Kwagga, maybe one question. That one drive for them for the 9, David from the 22.
Yeah.
Has that been a talk in that change room already?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we're disappointed in that. We never want to give away a maul try. I think in the last 2 years we didn't give away a lot of maul tries, so that's obviously hurt. We'll definitely have a look at that and see what we can rectify and have to be better next week.
And in the game, difficult to adjust. It seemed like they slowed the ball down quite a bit. It was difficult to adjust in the game to that?
Yeah, definitely. I think they really came hard at the breakdown. They threw a lot of numbers into the breakdown, disrupt the ball, and we couldn't get momentum, couldn't get continuity. So obviously we'll have a look at that and make sure that we better next week, because that's definitely a point what they put a lot of effort in, and obviously they succeeded.
Okay. And Kravis, just man of the match, just your thoughts on the game, settling into the Springbok jersey?
Yeah, it's obviously it's a good achievement. Yeah, the match was, there's positives, there's a lot of negatives. So yeah, we'll get back, look at everything, and just go forward from here, learn, get better.
Intensity, a lot different from the Barbarians game?
I would say physically, yes. Like Kwagga said, they definitely had a point of getting into the breakdowns and disrupting it, and they did quite well. So yeah, I think the physical aspect definitely was a bit different.
Kwagga, you weren't on the field at the time when Vincent's try was disallowed, but it seemed after that moment the Boks lost a bit of, I don't know, momentum, or because up until that point I think you pretty much well in control. Can you put your finger on what sort of happened from then on?
Yes, I'll have to have a look at the game. I can't say from going on playing. You're busy with your own thing, so you're not really sure why it happened. But I definitely think we should have lifted after that and should have kept on punching. And we allowed them in, and that obviously gave them a lot of confidence and a lot of momentum, and then they just kept on playing.
Yeah, and momentum's a hard thing to stop once.
Yeah, definitely, and especially when you can't get continuity and the breakdown is a mess every time and the ball spits out, then it's difficult because you're playing scrappy rugby, you're literally just fixing mistakes the whole time, and then it's difficult to get momentum back.
Yeah.
Were you surprised by the way the Italians physically manned up in the box?
No, I think we did our analysis at the start of the week, and they really got good players. Really, if you look at the URC teams, they got physical players, and we knew it was coming. They really did well. In any case, although we knew it was coming, so all credit to them. They played well. I think we could be a lot better, and we'll definitely work on that.
You'll have your regular captain back next week, and Rassie said that's one person that you actually missed, especially around the breakdowns where it was a bit of a struggle today. So it would be nice to have Sia back next week.
Yeah, definitely. If Sia's fit and healthy and he can play, it's obviously a benefit. I mean, he's been captain for a lot of games and he's a good player. So we all do our best and we all try our best, and it'll be good to have him back next week. And we'll obviously review ourselves and look at the game and see where we can improve. And luckily, we've got a week of training to do that.
Krabi, how tricky is it making decisions behind such a dominant pack? I know for your first try there, you sort of looked like you wanted to get the ball out and then started rumbling forward, so you ended up just having to jump on it. And then the second one, you managed to get it out and take a snipe.
Yeah, I think it's a bit easier than going back. It's a lot easier. Yeah, the first try, like I was just making sure that ball is staying in. When it popped out, we were basically over the try line, and then the second try, just basically the refs said use it. So yeah, we always back our scrum. So yeah, I'll keep that ball in until the ref says use it, and then from there on we have our plan.
Talking of the ref, Morne, you did kick the referee at one stage. I suppose it sort of sums up just how scrappy the game became, didn't it? I mean, nothing was sort of in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I think that was just a very unfortunate moment. I saw a bit of space. I don't think she saw that coming. I only saw it late, so yeah, it does happen. I think yeah, that was just an unfortunate error. Like, nobody's to blame.
Okay, I suppose a lot of the talk's been quite negative about the Boks, but you still won by 18 points. What does it say about this team that we can all sort of talk negatively about the performance yet? It's a comfortable one, so what does it say about where this team is?
Yeah, definitely. We want to be the best team in the world, and I think you got to be honest with yourself. If you know you didn't play to your ability and you didn't play well, although you win by 18 points, it doesn't matter. It's all about your standards and making sure that you live up to that standard. So I think the honesty is a really good thing in our environment and in our squad.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Bye, Lucky.